if I love this outfit or hate it. I thrifted the top and the skirt on Vinted and I thought the yellows would be more similar, but they're very different. This one is very pink peachy almost, and this one is very bright, almost green. But I feel like it works. I also thrifted these shoes for Christmas, and I don't know if they're comfortable, but when I wear them with socks, they're comfortable. But when I wear them like this, maybe not. But I thought the shoes tied the look together. I just hope that they're comfortable enough because I want to go on a walk. So today is the first day of spring and I thought we could go on a little spring walk, take in all the greenery, everything that's sprouting. I'm so excited to see everything. And so I was thinking to just hop on the bicycle, cycle to nature, walk around, enjoy it. And then afterwards I was thinking to maybe do some gardening, some reading. I'm gonna bring a book now too, I think. But I might just listen to an audiobook or nothing. We'll see. I just think it's good to get out of the house. So Arjen and I were talking. We just came back from Portugal, and while we were there, we were talking about, I was watching Love is Blind, and someone asked, what is something you did as a kid but you don't do anymore? And he answered something like, oh, in the summer we were just outside all day playing football or something, and I don't do that anymore. Like, he was just out from the sunrise till sunset basically. And I was just like, I don't do that anymore either. And that's what made summer so great, because you were just outside all the time. I was like, I want to do like a real summer. I want to spend a month in Mallorca and then go on morning hikes and then work in the afternoons and then relax in the evenings. And I just had this whole vision of what we could do. Like, we would rent a house like the one that we did a couple of summers ago. But realistically, it's kind of hard to do that right now because Arjan can't just take off a month from work because he can't work remote. And also financially, I don't even know what that would look like. Like, I should probably look into it because it might be more affordable than I think. Because that's one of my things. I always think like, oh, but that's way too expensive. But you should look into it before you decide that. But I was just thinking about it a lot. And then I was like, but I can do that now as well. I can go on morning hikes 2, 3, 4 times a week right now and then work in the afternoons. Because I can make my own schedule and I don't have to start at 8 or 9 or 10 or... It doesn't matter. So I'm trying to make it a habit to actually do the things that I want to do instead of dreaming about one day in the future, this is what I want my life to look like. Sorry if you hear the plane. I just want to incorporate more of that in my life now. So today was predicted to be like a gorgeous day. And it is. This afternoon it might get a little windy, but right now it's stunning. So I thought today I would start by just going outside. I mean, I have the day off today, but I'm going to start doing this more. Like, actually enjoy the summer, because I'm looking forward to summer all year. And then it's spring, and then it's summer, and I'm just like working all the time. I mean, I go outside quite a lot, but that vision that I had, I think it would just be really good for me and my mental health and just my overall happiness and fulfillment to do those morning walks and explore. So I thought I'd start today and just start doing the things I say I want to do. next time I'm going to wear different shoes so I can take the little paths that go off the pavement. Now I have to stay on the paved roads, which is good for now, but next time I will wear different shoes. Although the shoes aren't as bad as I thought they would give me blisters, but I guess because I'm still wearing tights, even though they're very thin, it helps. But I think without tights, the shoes wouldn't be very good for walking, but we'll see. Arjen and I both got home at the same time. So we went to the supermarket to get some stuff for her lunch and just some groceries, and we also got a couple of plants. So we found this prune tree. So I want to plant this, but I have to wait for my mom to drop off one of her old planters that she had set aside for us to use. So this has to wait until tomorrow probably, because my mom is at work and she has plans after work, so she won't have time to drop off the planter. And then we also got this raspberry one, so I'm hoping to plant these and maybe grow some raspberries, grow some prunes. Like, I love growing our own things, but we can't always do it, but I'm trying to do more of it. So I'm just going to plant this and maybe do some other gardening work in the garden and just enjoy the beautiful sun.
Beautiful angel with the bow ties in your hair. I thought I knew infatuation well till I saw you there. My hands in your palm now, 'cause it needed to be held. It's the warmth that I can see too. What with the cards I've been dealt, how could someone ever tell?
Okay, so this is the raspberry plant. I left this here for a second so we can check how to care for it until we know that I like keeping that in, just for reference. Eventually I'm going to want to plant a little bit more on the sides. We got these gray planters from a friend from Arjan who was like, I don't need this anymore in the garden. So last year I planted some plants that were gifted to us because Arjan gave a biodiversity tour in the community gardens. So they gave us these plants. So I planted those in here and they're doing pretty well. There were 5 plants and they're getting cozy. This we planted with some seeds a couple of years ago and they sprout every year, which is really nice. And then this one eventually I want to fill up with more plants, but this is a good start, I think. So this is the tree and it can grow with a lot of sun, which is good because we have a lot of sun, but we just need to find the right planter to put it in. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of upkeep around the planters. Most are pretty good. I find that, of course, this isn't like the same as a garden, but having a garden terrace, it's actually not as much work as I thought it would be. I thought you would have to garden like every day or every week, but so far I usually do once or twice a season, and of course watering in the summer when it's a lot of sun. But the rest of the year it gets watered naturally because of the rain. So it's actually easier than I thought, but I'm also learning, of course. I was actually thinking this planter we got with an apple tree in it, but it never really came alive. this is the remains. So I was thinking to uproot these ones, these super cute little ones. I will just put it in with these rose bushes, because we cut these from a rose bush and just put it in, and it actually started growing roots and it's going to sprout. I don't know if you can see, but it's already has like some buds. I'm just going to try and see if I can make it work. Look, I got them with root and all. So now I'm going to plant these around the roses. Okay, I'm out of soil. I just used it all up. I used some old soil from this one, so I hope that it's good. And there was also a lot of soil in there already, but just to like really press it down, make sure it's in there tight, because otherwise it's hard to root for a plant or a tree if they're not pushed in tightly. So yeah, that's my plant, my tree. Let's hope that it will work well. I just hope that it can root and grow some fruits. I'm just sitting down for a moment before I clean everything up, because I just want to enjoy the sun a little bit, and I'm going to read. But I thought I'd talk to you about the angel card that I pulled, because one of the cards that I got was number 11, New Beginnings, which is of course perfect for the first day of spring. So this is the New Beginnings card. New beginnings, divine father, courage, desire, initiation, and creativity are the words. The spark of life from your divine father is igniting your imagination, stirring your creative genius, and instilling in you a strong desire to bring about change. Now is the perfect time for you to act upon your impulses and initiate new beginnings, especially in those areas of your life that leave you presently dissatisfied. Trust your desire for change and ask the Divine Father to give you the courage to initiate it. I find that that's a really important part of the angel cards and working with angels, is that you can ask for help. So if you get the card New Beginnings or any other, they usually give a hint at what you could ask for help with. So in this case, it's like, ask the angels to give you the courage to initiate new change in the areas in your life that you are currently dissatisfied. Commit to your unique ideas, start writing that book you've been thinking about, open that business you've been secretly desiring for so long, or break the ice in a new relationship with someone you've held back from. The Divine Father encourages you to act in confidence. All the elements for your success are in place. Don't hesitate, don't think, and don't play it safe. Take a leap of faith and commit fully to what you really want. Your Divine Father's message, go for it. You can't fail. I think I shared recently, I'm just kind of in a letting go season and just letting go of everything that doesn't serve me. And I feel like in letting go, there you also create room for new, better things. Now I feel like I wanna start my days off differently, and the card also mentioned like an area of life that you're dissatisfied with. And on the one hand, I'm like so grateful for everything that I have, and I'm really satisfied with my life. But there are also some parts where I feel like it could be better, and it's also just like feeling like you're really living and enjoying every second, and really, you know, the whole year I'm waiting for summer and spring, but do I actually even enjoy it? You know, like I just want to like live. And I feel like out of every opportunity you can make it something better. Like every time that, you know, one of those cards from the angels also say like, oh, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. That's really true. Like I feel like if life forces you to slow down or forces you to let go of things or rips things away from you, it can hurt so bad, but it can also be an opportunity to rebuild in a way that's even better for you and more aligned and more perfect for you. And I feel like that's kind of the season I'm in. I feel like I had to be torn down in a lot of areas to also really, you know, rise as a phoenix from the ashes, as they say. Life forced me to rebuild, but I'm seeing now that there is a light at the end of the tunnel and that maybe there's something better ahead. So I just wanted to share that with you, some thoughts about spring. And you know, some people say that spring is actually the beginning of the new year, like not the calendar year, but like in winter you're still like hibernating, sleeping, and then in spring is when you are reborn and everything blooms. And I think that's how it is for me this year, at least. So yeah, I'm just going to grab one of my books and just read a little bit and enjoy this weather, and afterwards I'm going to clean everything up.